Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. We got ourselves a quick update from the GMS team regarding the MapleStory Global Classic world that's being developed. There was a small playtest at the end of June and we finally got some new footage released that tells us a bit more about the direction that Classic world is going, and especially the quality of life improvements. Also, it confirms a lot of things that we already assumed from the previous trailer. So first of all, it is now basically confirmed that at this stage the pirate classes have not been added to Classic world. And yep, the whacking with bows, crossbows and claws when enemies are too close is gone from this footage as well. So it really looks like those classes won't have to deal with knocking back enemies anymore, which is a huge buff for bowmasters, marksmen and of course those dexless assassins. Another thing that I noticed, and this is more of a guess if anything, is here in the chat when fighting Balrog, the players are talking about Jamie mentioning a 3-minute respawn. Assuming they're talking about Junior Balrog here, this bad boy used to spawn every hour or so, if not even longer. I think it was even 5 or 6 hours at one point. So shortening boss spawn timers would actually be a huge quality of life change. I remember changing channels forever, searching for a Mushmom who had like a 45 to 60 minute spawn timer after he was defeated. Also, for those who were around when Fortune was released, it was a literal hell when suddenly half the player base had to defeat Mammon and Griffin and Lifre. So even if they're talking about, I don't know, the cooldown of the Nexon office vending machine, it would still be a really good quality of life improvement if bosses did spawn more often, even though that would have some impact on the economy as well. Another thing that I noticed was that the quest requirements seem to be different, at least from what I remember, and while I was checking like the pre-bank version of HiddenStreet.net as well as the pre-kills update version of Hidden Street, and things are different. For example, here there is the Pia and the Blue Mushroom quest, and this player needs 20 green and 20 blue mushroom caps, but according to the website, according to Hidden Street, you need either 10 of each or 60 of each depending on when you're checking. In the next shot, the strangest request, from what I remember correctly, only required 20 broken glass drops from Wild Boar and not 40 Sturgy kills, which is also something Hidden Street confirms. Also in the next shot, when Don Juan's request and Arkan's plot question mark quests are on the screen, they all have different requirements, especially hunting monsters. So this could mean that quests are also maybe getting reworked, because right now it looks like the team is trying to make sure that people don't just, collect etc drops on like a stronger character or buy them, but they also have to hunt actual monsters. At least that's what I can see, that's like being added to these quests, and some drop changes as well. The rest of the video that Nexon released is rather short and I didn't really spot anything else in there, but I'll play the full video now of what was released next. Man, frigging Nexon, they released this video right around midnight, so I had to jump out of bed to make this video and analyze the trailer. That's the classic update for today. Let me know if I missed anything after watching the full video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
It was surreal.
I couldn't believe that it's true. Like, I thought they were trolling me.
I thought, my god, it's finally happening.
I've missed it a lot, and I think back to it, it's really nostalgic. It's just good memories.
It honestly feels like a dream come true. I'm kind of like through the roof right now. I felt like a lot of the experience that I was able to have within the first 5 minutes was true to the original MapleStory experience that I so fondly remember.
Being able to come here and actually play test it for the first time, so thrilled, and it was great to be able to experience this.
It just felt really fresh. I still felt nostalgic at the same time.
Get that nostalgia injected straight into my veins.
I had so much fun, and like, if there wasn't a time limit on it, I would still be in there playing right now. I didn't want to stop, and when it goes live, I'm probably not going to stop for a while.
And of course, special thanks to our members making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanøy, Caudimorda, Lee, BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy, Flidiot, Knivesu, Cloudfix, Michael Menchaca, Raythius, Betrayal1489, Sylvio Neto, StrikerElk, Ryaiser Aryu, MaxBurnHeart, The Passenger, ScottyFlysFast, Only, Spudsy, snafuPop, Dewey, Tran, Kaniwoo, Domi, Kirch-Nehammer, Dexzu, Dante Victory, The Wolf Drake, Lord Fazil, Matthew Dev, Tails Kurspet, DVNCA and Schwandro. Thank you so much for watching.